What's going on? It's your girl Shantae C checking in with a brand spanking new tea and things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're here back in the building.
Building.
We're gonna get into some of the celebrity tea tonight, y'all. And for sure some things. But first, we are gonna start out with shouting out our sponsor here, Lucky Coin. If you have a small business you want to grow,
Yes.
hit us up. We'll get you in touch. Lucky will get you to the bag, okay?
Yes,
I can vouch to the bag.
And y'all remember, don't forget to hit us up at TNThangs, THANGZ at gmail.com. And remember, you can also listen to us on Spotify. You can watch us on YouTube, as well as check out some of our very cool reels on Instagram. Now, look, we got this new thing going on. It's called Stars. So you can send us stars if you like what we're doing and you want to be able to contribute and like have a good time with us. Send us a little bit of coins, all of that. You can send us some stars, send us some love, send us some love by just pressing right down there at the bottom. Also, if you want to join in the chat, like chat with us, we'll chat back with you. All you got to do is click on your video so that it brings up the actual chat. Don't just look at it in your feed, guys. Come on into the chat. Come talk to us. Come do stuff with us. We want to have you here and enjoy and love and just spread all the goodness.
Spread the love.
Spread the good vibes. What we got going on in celebrity news tonight, chat?
All right. Well, which is why my voice is completely raspy. But we are gonna shout out my hometown boys. Cash Money. I told y'all we were gonna go. Shantae was there. My boys tore it down, right?
They did.
They blew the roof off the building.
We had a good time backing that ass up. Okay.
So congrats to them because they've only done a couple of shows. Atlanta, I think, was second. Philly was their first, but their shows have been sold out.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Atlanta was sold out. Mind you, we met people from all over in Miami. People really came to mess with them.
Yes.
T.I. came out, 2 Chainz came out where they performed. But they blew the roof off the damn building. So shout out to my 504 Cash Money boys.
I know, y'all. Let me tell you something. This concert was so much fun. I have never seen so many fatigues, gold chains, or grills in my life.
Baby, they brought the grills out. I even had somebody offer to buy me a damn grill.
Listen, and definitely the chiefing was in effect. Okay, I'm pretty sure I caught contact high. Yeah.
But it was a good time.
We had fun. Big time fun.
Nothing popped off.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a really good show. It was a good show. So I am so like, because I didn't really know, because I was like, I'm from New Orleans, so I'm a 504 girl, right? So I didn't know how many people, because I know I fuck with Cash Money, period. I'm down with the 99 and the 2000. I was going to be there if I was the only one there rocking, okay?
Right.
But it made me feel good to see all of them on the stage, except Lil Wayne wasn't there. He had a show in Birmingham. But all the boys were on the stage and everybody came out to show love. BG, Turk, those boys went through so much suffering with drugs and things like that to be where they are now. So proud of them. Oh my God.
She look like she about to start crying,
I'm
y'all.
so proud of Turk.
What?
He's like Turk
Look.
is my brother for sure. But anyway, I'm so proud of them. So they've come a really long way. So kudos.
Yeah.
Catch the show. Google it. See where they're gonna be next. Catch the show. It's worth the travel for sure.
Okay. What else we got going on?
Oh Lord. So moving on. I gotta go see the movie. Shantae's already seen the movie.
Oh.
Sinners, but it has so far brought in 238 million.
Yeah.
I think it's only been a couple weeks in the theater?
It's been in 3 weeks now.
3 weeks. They're expecting it, because it's trickling down. They're at 238. They're expecting 260 million. But that's really good. 238 million.
Well, first of all,
for 2 weeks. And Michael B. Jordan is in it.
Yes. And like, guys, when we were trying to book our tickets to go see this movie, I'm telling you, like, it literally, we could not find seats anywhere. Like, we had to go to a
Really?
theater that we normally would not go to. And I was just like, okay, I didn't know that it was even this big like this, but it definitely had a lot of subliminal messages going on.
I heard it's phenomenal. I'm dying to see it.
It definitely wasn't what I expected. They were kind of coining it like a horror movie, but it's not really that. I mean, there's some kind of gory parts, just a little bit, but it's not like, oh my god, it's not like a thriller or really scary or anything.
Okay.
But it does have a pretty good plot, so I would say I'm not even gonna, because I don't want to spoil anything. All I can say is go see it.
Okay. I'm definitely going to see it.
Yeah.
Probably I'm gonna try this weekend.
Yeah.
Since I will actually like be in town.
Oh my.
And laying low. But I do have a question.
Yes.
So Michael B. Jordan, because I know he plays a twin brother. Is he playing a double role?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. I love that.
He's
I think
playing
an
a double
actor
role.
is so good when they can play two roles.
Yeah, and at first I didn't realize when when they first came on the screen, I was like, that looked like Michael B. Jordan twice. And then when I was like, oh, okay, he's a twin. Okay, I get it.
Wow,
Okay,
that's
I'm there
amazing.
now. I'm there now. I'm with it. I'm with it. But he definitely played each one of the characters differently. So
Oh my God. That's when you're a phenomenal actor.
yeah, I think he did.
I mean, Martin used to do it. I mean, he's
playing
crazy.
a billion characters.
I know, and was amazing at it.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy did it too.
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about one of his movies. I just watched it. But moving on. So the Diddy thing is a mess.
Hot. Flaming.
.com. Okay. So they're having problems getting his jewelry together.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of conflict going there.
Right, because who in this entire world doesn't know who Puff Daddy is? And who is not going to be biased? I don't think there's any not biased people. Either you love Diddy or you like,
oh gosh,
forget Diddy.
So that's going on, and then y'all only quote me 95%, not 100. Okay, Lord. But I did do a lot of research, so it is definitely saying that they are going to bring Cassie, to testify.
They are bringing Cassie to testify. Cassandra Ventura.
She will be testifying against the tape that was released with the abuse, which I hate that for her, because they have to relive
the trauma.
That trauma.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's a lot, you know? And also some other criminal activity.
Girl. You know, so, I always wonder to myself, at what point did this go south for
good Lord
Diddy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the turning point where he thought that he was so much larger than life, so much bigger than the law, that the way that you treat people became criminal? Like, at what point was that turning point? Because I don't believe anybody starts out like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I think that,
is it when you made $1 million? Is it when you made $2 million? Like, at what point did you think that you could just treat people any type of way? I feel so bad for him, because it's like, to me, that's like a psychological thing going on with him that makes people get to the point where they just totally disregard essentially human life. So,
I think it was just him making a lot of money. And, like, I mean, maybe he got bored. And I think a lot of it, too, comes comes with all of these celebrities, R. Kelly, Diddy, whatever, they were able to get away with stuff so much back then. Well, nowadays, you can't get away with this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So times have just changed.
In general, right.
And you just cannot get away with the things you used to be able to get away with.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So, you know, I did read that he is looking at life in prison.
Dang. Yep, and it's true. I hate it. I hate it. No more All About the Benjamins.
And it sucks because, you know, he has kids.
Yeah. A lot of them.
And a lot of them.
A lot of them.
He has younger kids, older kids, younger kids, you know? And
it just sucks.
As a daughter, it would be a hard place to read these things about your dad would do this to women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Especially when you just don't see that side of him.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's very shocking. And
yeah, it's like, I can't believe that that's true. I mean, that's how I would be feeling if it was my dad. I'm like, that's not true. Like, that's not true. It's just not true. But I mean, I guess you reap what you sow. It's just kind of an unfortunate situation.
I know, but I ain't even gonna go there. But what if well, we know that he was abusive. We know that he was abusive. So we done saw it. We can't
unsee it.
So we don't just leave it right there.
Yeah. Tiff says, dang, that's crazy. And that really sucks. I mean, it does.
Yeah. Wow. But anyway, y'all, we are gonna go ahead. Did you have any celebrity news?
Oh, did y'all see the outfits at the Met Gala? Did you see Andre 3000 had a piano on his back?
No, I gotta go see that.
Girl. Why? Why do you have a piano on your back, friend? Why? Oh, and congratulations to Rihanna. She's pregnant again.
Whoa. This is her third, right?
Yep. ASAP Rocky putting it down, baby.
Riri
trying to make sure.
Yeah.
No, not
They're
Riri.
so
I'm sorry. ASAP Rocky trying to make sure his billionaire baby don't go nowhere.
They're so cute together. I love them two together. I really do.
I'm
like
glad
their
she pumping out the
vibe
babies
and
now.
everything.
Don't pump out the babies when you get too late in the game. Pump them out now so we can at least get one more Rihanna album. Can you please give us one more album, Riri?
Oh, she's just freaking fabulous, gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
Everything. Like,
yeah, she's everything.
God.
Our little Barbados queen.
Gorgeous.
Yes. So
you think Chris Brown ever sit back and be like, damn, I fucked that up?
Yep. Every day.
And y'all know that come from my baby Chris.
Every day, I'm sure.
Lord. All right, we got to get into our topic, guys.
So, you break up with your boyfriend, and you guys have acquired a bunch of stuff together, right?
Yeah.
You accumulate this stuff. You guys have been together for some years, and the breakup. Who gets what? Do you gotta like, I mean, is it like a marriage? Like if y'all break up, do you gotta pay me back for what I put in? Can we sit down with a lawyer and like divvy out the assets? Like,
you know, I never thought about that, but that's actually a good idea to sit down with the lawyer and try to divvy up. Because, you know, I mean, if your boyfriend or engaged, you know, or whatever, not married, you have no rights in the courtroom to fight over this stuff. You gotta kind of be adults and work it out yourself. I know people always talk about what is it that they talk about? No, not alimony. If you've been together so many years.
Oh, you're talking about common law marriage.
Yeah, well.
Like my grandma, listen, y'all, my grandma, God rest her soul, before she passed away, she had a boyfriend for like 30 years. And I'm like, you ain't gonna get married? She was like, common law marriage. I was like, that don't stand up in court.
It does not, and I never knew that. But I had a close friend that was with this guy. First, she probably watching the show. Don't kick my ass, girl. But she was with this guy. He was worth millions for. She was with him for probably like 20, 25 years. They just split up, and she tried to pull that common law marriage shit, and they told her, "No, ma'am." I mean, he was nice. He did buy a house, but shit, you put up with his shit for all these years, you ain't getting none of the millions.
Listen, that's when you siphon the money and put it in a separate account.
And you know, and they did fight over. They did fight over who take what. She's like, I'm taking my damn dishes. I'm taking my china because I bought this, and
I picked it out. Even though I paid for it with your money, I picked it out.
Yeah, but that's a real thing. Who takes what? I think sitting down with a lawyer is. I never thought about doing that. I have. Y'all know I like to lawyer up when I have. When I have to, but I have filed lawsuit before.
Now, but the thing is now you technically you probably could go sue them
over different things that
simple claims
I should have probably left with, and I won, but you know it was things that if you would talk like an adult, we could have worked this out. You know what I mean? But when you take me to have to lawyer up and go to court, yeah.
Yeah, Robin said she saw the pictures and she loved Andre 3000's outfit.
Okay, I gotta check it out, girl. I gotta see this piano. Is it big? Is it real? Is it fake? Is it what? Is it playing? I gotta see this.
So yeah, y'all. But back to our topic. So, I mean, I think, and this is just me. It's kind of difficult to not like when you're with somebody for a long time, it's very difficult to not do anything like purchase anything together. But I think it gets a little dicey when the purchase is big because it's like neither one of y'all really want to walk away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like if it was a TV that was, a couple of $100, you're like, whatever, just take the TV. But if we buy a car together, oh no. We gonna have to figure out who getting what.
And so would you think that should be a discussion up front? Because that's kind of a hard thing up front. Because when you're in the relationship,
and you're all so
in love, you don't want to be like, honey, if anything ever happens, I'm taking the damn car. And you're taking the damn bus.
Yeah, you need to have that talk.
It's a good idea. I mean,
I just think so. Like my mom always told us, do not get anything you cannot afford to pay for on your own. So it's like I've never been a fan of like getting a bunch of gifts from like things that I couldn't really afford to pay for myself from somebody I was dating. My husband will tell you that he's the one that really started like spoiling me with really nice gifts. But before that, I was kind of iffy on the, like on the cusp. I kind of always felt a little uncomfortable with like high dollar value anything that we're doing together. You're giving me. I certainly didn't give you no high dollar value, nothing. I wasn't with that. Okay, wasn't with the BS. I'm not giving you nothing that's worth more than $100.
Right. But when you live with somebody, I mean, you just buy things for the house, like. So, is it fair? Did you talk about it? Is it fair? I take all the dishes when I leave, or
yeah,
I take the sofa.
Exactly. But before we get into that, I want to shout out a couple of people that are on the podcast tonight. I just want to say what's up. So what's up, LaShawn? What's up, Robin? What's up, Tiffany? And what's up, AC? I see you on here. Yeah, come through. Check in, boo.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And if you like what you see, you guys, hit the hearts, hit the hearts, hit the hearts, hit the hearts. We want to see the hearts. So now that we've done all of that, I'm taking the couch. If I picked out the couch and I put more than half of the money down, The couch is mine. So, okay, let
But
me
you
ask
know
you
what?
this.
I talked to a couple of guys, right, before the show, and they were asking, what's your topic tonight? I told them. And, I had a man tell me, as a man going through the breakup,
Yeah.
a man should be just stand up and do the right thing.
Yeah.
And not let his woman have to go out and be without a car or be without furniture or whatever. Like, a man should just man up and, do the right thing and not, just try to put a woman through all of that. And I thought that was a great ass response. And I said, I got some men I'd like you to talk to, sir.
Well, my question is though, so if we in a relationship and we break up, but I put the car in my name and I paid for the car, should I then, because I helped you get it, should I just let you keep it? Like,
if it's in your name?
Yeah.
No, I think you take whatever's in your name.
So
but what if you pay for the car and it's in their name?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you said it the other way. You said,
but both ways. Like, so.
But I think that if something is in your name, you have 100% rights to it.
Even if you didn't pay for it?
Oh, shit. She got me.
So, I mean, it's in my name, but, my boo paid for it. Should I have to give it back because I didn't pay for it?
I don't know. Shit, Shantae, we got to sit down with the damn lawyer.
I know. Like, okay, so what if I had to, what if I had terrible credit? And so it's like, all right, well, can you get a car for me? You put it in your name, but I'm paying for it the whole time.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that.
And so then they're like, oh, well, it's in my name. So
I think that for me.
Yeah.
I would just, as a good person and a good human and want good karma, I would just do the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, I would just do the right thing.
But what's the right thing?
Well, I feel like if somebody paid for something,
so
if somebody paid for a car, they purchased it, and it's in my name, I would rightfully, we need to figure out how to get you your car back. Or
I need to figure out how to give you the money.
Right, either or, absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't always have to be get the item back. You could just pay me for it.
I've been in that situation. We're not gonna go there, but I've paid for very expensive things, and I just feel like, because you don't think about it when you're in the heat of the moment, and with going through the breakup, I just think as a decent human.
I mean, I feel
he should have just gave me my things back that I worked and I paid for, but it's okay because you know what?
God gonna get you, sucker.
God gonna get you, but the courts gave it back to me. Because sometimes you got to take it to the damn court, and they do the right fucking thing. Sometimes they do. I hate to say it, but they do.
I mean,
it's the system. I didn't make it. It sucks.
At the end of the day, I truly believe that if you have the conversation, if you paid for something or you didn't pay for it. I mean, come on. And the only time I think that you should have to try to escalate it is when you can't have the conversation.
Right.
Like, if you can have the conversation and be like, okay, now I pulled $7,000 out of my account to give you the down payment. You didn't ever pay any of the car notes because the shit wasn't in your name and you didn't care. You know that. So now don't try to sit here and be like, okay, well, I drive it every day. That don't mean nothing.
Right. So you do the right thing. Yeah, I mean, because even when you finally are married and tied a knot, it's like if you have to go to court, the system,
they're gonna split the assets.
They're gonna split that shit down the middle. And if you can't come to a happy medium with buying somebody out of the house, they're gonna tell you, right? Sell that damn house and split that shit.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
So,
and the crazy thing about that is, we have seen it firsthand where with a divorced couple that was selling their home. And when I say they were being so petty about the whole situation, like if you looked at the documentation, it's like, okay, well, I cut the grass, so you need to pay me back for cutting the grass. Okay, well,
Oh God.
well, I was washing the dishes for 5 years straight, so you gonna pay me back for washing the dishes. I was like, what's going on this earnings statement, right? So they were figuring out how to split the money down the middle. So the money was split down the middle. Then they say, okay, now I'm charging you for this. And they like, well, I'm charging you for this. Well, I'm charging you for this.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, they didn't charge each other up so that they could have an equitable outcome.
Hey.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, crazy. But, I mean, honestly, I don't know, because I even know I'm not in that situation, but I even know couples that were engaged and they started businesses together. And it's just like, now you're breaking up and who gets what. I just think that somebody should be the bigger person and do the right thing.
I think they both. If you are adult enough to go into it together, you need to be adult enough to have the conversation in the end, if that should be the case. But
and conversation
is
a big key, I mean,
it just sucks that it has to go down that way. That's why I'm so glad that I have the partner that I have, because we've been up, we've been down, we've been all around. So he pays for stuff sometimes, I pay for stuff sometimes. It ain't no one side or the other,
right.
so
But it's definitely
Yeah.
learning curves.
yeah.
Because I can tell you some things that I've done in a relationship that's not a marriage, I would never do again. Yeah, because when the breakup happens, everybody get a little selfish. And if you know you didn't pay for some shit, you need to get that shit back. I'm talking to somebody in this camera tonight.
Oh my God, that part. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and go into our 5-minute tip before she just gets herself all
And I got one. You got one?
she got one, and it better not be about the lawyer who need to give back some shit.
Well, it's actually it's actually on trickling from the topic.
Oh my God.
Just something smart that we could think about and use, even if it's just something as simple as loaning money or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that we should all get wiser and smarter and just jot something down. Write it down.
Write what down?
Even if you're loaning somebody money or whatever.
To remind yourself?
No, like, okay, I'm loaning you $500. You said you're going to pay me back on next Tuesday. Just sign it. Write it.
Damn,
and have them sign it. Yeah, I mean, because no, we're in an era where people get screwed. Are we not? Even if it's family. I've gotten to where I'm doing it with my family. I mean, am I holding them to Tuesday? No, but I'm holding them to, you said you're going to pay me that $1,000 back.
Girl, you better do
$2,000.
You better turn on your return receipt on your phone when you send it to them, when you text them. Please acknowledge this message.
Well, no, and I will tell you that I have found out in the state of Georgia. I can't speak for other states, y'all. I can speak for Georgia, what I know. That text messaging is a legal binding contract. A legal binding contract with writing.
That part.
Yeah, so
guys,
you can write it down or text it. Just get a response.
It's a legal contract, no matter, like she said, if it's in writing.
If it's in writing, it's a legal contract. And it costs us nothing to just write it.
Send a text. Hey, just as a reminder, you owe me da da da. So can it be legal and binding if they're saying, hey, you need to send me X, Y, and Z money, you don't send it?
No.
But you gotta agree to it.
Not necessarily.
So I could just send anybody, hey, you owe me $1 million.
I mean, there's gonna be
in writing.
There's gonna be. I want a case that way through text.
I'm about to send somebody a text right now and tell them that they owe me $1 million, and I'm taking them to small claims court. Let's see how I come out.
Small claims is only 15,000 or less.
Oh, well, damn.
You gotta go
15,000.
bigger.
Go big or go home.
No, but that's my tip for tonight, for people to just get smarter and wiser and just put it in writing. It can't hurt. If somebody has all intentions on paying you back or whatever, they shouldn't have a problem just signing it or writing back. Understood. Whatever.
That part. And with the mic drop, that is Tea and Things. Again, you can always send us your topics or something that you're burning for us to talk about to Tea and Things, THANGZ at gmail.com. And remember, you can catch the replay on YouTube, Spotify, and you can always look at our very funny reels on Instagram. And guys, please like, comment, and share. Like, if you can share the post, share this post with your people. We're trying to grow the base of our 10 things lovers. Guys, we have gotten up to 1,000 views on one show. So it's all because of you guys. We love you so much, and we really, really appreciate you guys tuning in with us every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you next Wednesday. Same time, same place.
Peace.